Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today I have a one-sheet wonder using the new in color 6x6 designer series paper. We are going to create 12 cards from one 6x6 sheet. How are you going to do that? I'm going to change the camera and we'll get started. All right, so here's my supplies. This is the new Stampin' Up! In color. It is the 6x6 designer series paper. We have the 5 new in colors: Sweet Sorbet, Tahitian Tide, Orchid Oasis, Parakeet Party, and Starry Sky. Gorgeous colors. And I'm going to tell you, here's the ink pads. You can get the ink pads, the 5 ink pads, the 6x6 designer series paper, the grid pad. Now, not this one. There's a grid pad that's with all the in colors, and a pack of the assorted 8.5 by 11 cardstock for free. Yep, you heard me. All the ink pads, the 6x6, the grid pad, and the 8.5 by 11 free this month only, May. So it began May 3rd through the 31st. If you sign on and join my team, you will get all that in color stuff for free. Yes, free. Plus, choose $125 worth of products out of the new annual catalog or the current mini catalog. You're going to pay $99. You're going to get this bundle of in color, which I think is like $67. And then you're going to choose $125 of product of your choice. And you're only going to pay $99 and shipping is free. So it is an awesome time to join. I've been featuring the in colors on my blog this week, different stamp sets, different ideas. I like to incorporate what you can get in your kit with some old. So let's get started with today. So we're going to be using those 6x6. Remember I said we're going to get 12 cards out of one 6x6? Well, we are going to be using one 6x6 of each of the 5 colors. And that's how you're going to get your 12 cards. So we're going to use those. We're going to use the Art Gallery. Now this is an old stamp set. It is in the current annual catalog, but it was in a catalog before. So you may already have this in your stash. If you do not, you can choose this stamp set to put in your starter kit towards your $125. I like this one because I love the sentiments in this stamp set. They work perfectly for lots of different dies. And the dies that I am using are the Meadow Dies. I wanted to use the different die cut leaves, weeds, whatever you want to call them. And then it also has a die for sentiment. So I paired that. They work perfect in there. And I love the dies. So you could put these, the dies and the stamp set in your starter kit, along with, I'm going to be using the twine. So this is the in color twine. So you could put that in your starter kit. And I'm also using the in color matte dots. So you could put that in your starter kit. And then you'd basically have everything to create these cards that I'm going to show you, just in your starter kit alone. So we're going to start with a piece of the sorbet, and it's double-sided, so you can use any side that you like, or mix and match and use all the 4 different prints, because each side is double-sided. There's 2, so there you can see how you're going to have your 4 prints. Cool, cool. I went with the flower print because of the dies that I use, but you could easily use all 4 of the different prints. So you're going to take your 6x6. Remember, you're going to do this in all 5 colors. And you're going to cut it at 3 inches. And now you're going to take the 2 and you're going to cut them at 1 inch increments. So you're going to end up with 6 pieces times 12, because you're going to end up with 12 pieces that are 1 inch by 3 inch. So 1 inch by 3 inch. So that's how I get 12 cards, because each card is going to have one of these strips of in colors. So it looks like one is going to be a little short. That's what happens when you cut two pieces at once. And now I'll cut this one at 1 inch. And this one at 1 inch. And that one looked a little long. Okay, so there's my 12 pieces. Whoops. There's my 12 pieces. Now you're going to do that same cut for the other 4 colors. And then you will have all these lovely strips. Just like that. Then you're going to bring in a piece of white. And this is 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. And you can mix and match the colors of your strips. What I did on my card, where the sentiment went, that's where I put that color strip, because my card base on this card is going to be the Sweet Sorbet. So when I put my sentiment on here, it's covering up the Sweet Sorbet strip, but you'll see it in the cardstock. Just the way I wanted to do it. So then you can just kind of mix and match depending on where you want them. I would place them out first so you can kind of get an idea of how much space you need to leave between each strip, and then along the top and the bottom as well. And I find it is best, see now I can leave a little bit bigger gap between them. I find it is best to use the liquid glue because it gives you a little bit wiggle room to move them about. The trick is trying to keep them straight and in line. Now you probably could use that, what is it? It's like saran wrap. Once you get them placed where you want them, you fold it over the top and it will stick to it, and then you can just put your adhesive on the back and place them back where you had them. But we're going to just give this a go. So I'm going to use my liquid glue. Place these back in place. A little bit of wiggle room there with the liquid glue, so that's what's nice about that. Place that in. I'm not giving them a good push down yet. I'm kind of going to place them where I would like them to be. Try to keep them straight. This way it gives me just a little bit of extra wiggle room. Try to keep the glue off my hands so that I can move them a little bit without having everything stick. So I'd say for these cards, this right here is probably your most time-consuming part of it. Is just lining up all your strips. I think I can come down it just a hair. You can make all the cards the same pattern or mix them up. The choice is yours. Okay, that looked like that came out pretty nice, so I'm going to go ahead and push those all down. We'll set that over here a second. And then my card base is the Sweet Sorbet. My little sentiment here, again, I use the Art Gallery. I'm going to do this one a happy birthday, and I'm going to use the Sweet Sorbet ink on my little die cut. just like that. Now I used the Meadow Dies again, so I die cut that out of white. We're just going to put some mini dimensionals on the back side, just kind of where those flowers are, so you can't really see them. Just like that. Flip that over, and now I'm going to just put one on each end. All right. Get myself situated here. Okay, this looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead, put some adhesive on the back side. We're going to center that top to bottom, like so. We're going to put our die cut piece. Let's see, I'm going to bring it up just a bit like that. I'm not going to worry about this because we're coming in with our sentiment strip here. And I'm going to place that right across there like that. Then I'm going to come in with that coordinating sweet sorbet twine. And we'll cut, I'm going to double it up. But you can do a single bow if you like, but I like the double. And I like to pull it so it's just a, I want just a nice little sweet little bow. Now my glue dots, where did I, here's my glue dots. Oops. All right, I'm going to put a glue dot right down here. And then I'll put my bow on there. And then we'll trim it up like so. Super cute. Then we'll come in with those gorgeous little dots. And I'm going to use one of every color, just like I did for the strips of paper. And these dots are ombre effect, so you got darker and then it gets lighter. So there you have it. Isn't that cute? So you're going to do that to all of them, all the strips, and then you'll have this array, and you're going to have 12 cards total. And you can see how I use the different, I use congratulations, happy birthday, thanking of you, thank you, best wishes. Love that. So there you have your 5 in colors. One sheet wonder using 5 6x6 sheets to create 12 cards. So that is it today for today. If you want to get those in colors for free, hit my blog up, www.TheStampCamp.com, and click on join my team at the top, and they'll instruct you on where to click and how to get all these good free products. Plus, you're going to choose $125 worth of product, pay $99 for over $200 worth of stuff. You're going to pay $99 and shipping is free. We all like that free ship. That is it for today. If you need any of these supplies, please click on the link under the video. It says show more. Click on any of those links. It'll bring you to my online store. I do appreciate any and all orders. That's what keeps me going. Thanks for stopping by today. If you are new to my YouTube channel, make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Click on that bell in the upper right hand corner so you know when I go live. That is it for today. Bye-bye.